Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back to the best damn show on planet Earth, the Erick Cepero Show. Coming from right here on my YouTube channel. I am, of course, your host, Erick Cepero. And in today's video, we got a whole lot of updates happening at both parks. So we got some updates at studios, some updates at islands, and we got some happening at, yes, Universal City Walk. So guys, with all that down, let's stop the chit-chatting. Let's head on over to Islands of Adventure. We are in, and now the adventure begins. We have our first update at Seuss Landing. Our first update of this video, we finally have here at Seuss Landing, the green eggs and ham sign is finally back up and running. It's spinning, it's alive, it's alive. The High in the Sky trolley opens at 9 o'clock in the morning. So right here by Honk Honkers, they got a cool zone. So for those of you who are coming to Florida and you're not used to the Florida heat, well, this will benefit you. And yes, I'm from Florida and I'm used to the heat, but the heat here is just, it's outrageous. Let's now head into the Lost Continent because these updates I'm gonna give you right now are shocking. Here at the former location of the 8th Wonder of Sinbad, the entire show building has been officially demolished. Look at that. It's all gone. The only thing that's still standing is the Mystic Fountain and the front entrance facade of the show. So they don't have much left to demolish. So now, on to the next location. Here at the former location of Poseidon's Ferry, no demolition activity has been made yet. But if they were to start demolition, I think the first thing that will go down would be the giant trident. I think that's what's going down first. Let's now head into Hogsmeade, and there is one attraction that will not have any express pass no more. Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure is a 60-minute wait. But starting on July 1st, 2026, Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure will no longer have express lanes. So if you have them now, use them while you can. The Hogwarts Castle is back to its glory from its long refurbishment. I can't believe I saw on YouTube from different YouTubers how the castle was full of scrim and a whole bunch of other stuff that was being covered. And I'm glad the crew that worked on this castle did a great job repainting this whole entire thing and bringing it back to its glory days. As I'm leaving Hogsmeade right now, I know a lot of people are really upset about Hagrid's not having express lanes no more. But I think, to my opinion, the reason why is because since Hagrid's is such a very popular attraction still to this day, the wait times are just out of the window. It goes up to from a 60-minute wait to a 100-minute wait to 120, 180, a 3-hour wait. And to be honest, it's not worth the wait. But the only time that you can go on this ride is if you wake up like at 6 o'clock in the morning, get to Islands by 7:10, and just run to the gate. And once the gates are open, you just run to Hagrid's, and that's the best advice I can give you guys.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
The Velocicoaster is only a 5-minute wait. Here we go. Subscribe! Here at the Jurassic Park River Adventure backside location of the attraction, all the water has been officially drained out. I do see some pipes that are sticking out. It looks like the team members have been working really hard on this part. Everything looks pretty good, but I am hoping that they're aiming to get this done and opened by November of this year. I cannot wait to see how everything's going to look like after this almost a year-long refurbishment. And hidden in the bushes, I do see some cranes. Clever girl. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head into Marvel's Superhero Islands. I just got off the amazing adventure of Spider-Man, and the ride is always amazing. And it is a 20-minute wait. Dr. Doom's Fearfall is only a 10-minute wait. The Incredible Hulk Coaster is a 15-minute wait. Storm Force Acceleration is only a 5-minute wait. Skull Island Reign of Kong is a 5-minute wait. Here at the All Hallows Eve Lost Emporium, which is another Halloween store they have here in Islands of Adventure. And they have the new Sinner shirt. This one is with the backlight reactive apparel. But this shirt here goes for $30. And they have all sizes available. And right over here, they have the Jack the Clown with Dr. Oddfellow t-shirt. That one goes for $35. All sizes are still available, so grab them while you can. Right here in front of the Universal Arch, I can see inside the walls have been painted white. Look at the color difference. Obviously the color that's on the arch and the colors that are inside. So inside the walls here are white, and heading to the other side here on this side where they have all the advertisements, all that has been removed. The walls are painted white. And so I'm thinking they're gonna leave this for last. They're gonna paint this arch for last. I think they're gonna paint it all white, and they're gonna go back to what it used to look like before, when Universal Studios Florida first opened back on June 7th, 1990. However, I forgot to mention that last week on June 7th, 2026, Universal Studios Florida turned 36 years old. So I can't believe in about 4 years, this park is gonna turn 40 years old. Crazy how time flies. Despicable Me Minion Mayhem opens in a couple of minutes, but all the other attractions do open at 10 a.m. Villain Con Minion Blast is a 5-minute wait. I just got off of Minions and my God, it was terrible. My aiming cursor was all over the place. I'm pressing the trigger and the gun is barely working. Universal, I don't know why you decided to put this ride. It's terrible. Like, put a Minion show or put an actual attraction in this building, because what you just put in there is god awful. Villain Con Minion Blast is a god awful attraction. My God. Race through New York City starring Jimmy Fallon is a 10-minute wait. All right, everybody, so it looks like they just put up new posters on the wall for the brand new The Fast and the Furious Hollywood Drift roller coaster. Look at this, the new poster. They have the Skyliner, they got Hans Mazda, Dom Toretto's Charger, and they got Paul Walker's Toyota Supra. Guys, I really like this. I'm glad they're advertising with new posters. This is amazing. And on the sign, it says, new roller coaster coming 2027 to Universal Orlando Resort. This is awesome. I love it. I cannot wait for this ride to open. However, just to let you guys know, I am not a roller coaster person. It sucks that this has to be a roller coaster, but for those of you who like roller coasters and you love the Fast and the Furious franchise, this is it. This is for you. Right now, I'm gonna show you the one half of the family coaster. Look at this. They already added tracks. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. They already got some cranes over here. We got some tracks added. So it looks like they're gonna work on this facade first to get this up and vertical, and then they're gonna start working on the rest of the tracks for this attraction. I'm really excited for the Fast and the Furious roller coaster to be up and vertical, at least on the track side, yes. And hopefully on the facade, they'll get that done. But at the front, I'll show you guys later in the video, the spike that for some reason I heard it's 170 feet. So again, later in the video, I'll show you guys the rest of the coaster. Transformers The Ride 3D is a 25-minute wait. So let's get a shot right now of what's happening at Finnegan's. I do hear some people working on the restaurant, but from the look of the inside, they tore the whole inside apart. Let's go to Ches Alcatraz and get ourselves an alcoholic beverage and see what new drinks do they have.
All right. I mean, you know the risks. Did you sign the waiver?
Yeah, I think I did sign the waiver for it.
Okay, sign the waiver. We're good then. Okay. Universal won't get mad at me then.
Right, and I can't sue Universal.
Yep. All right, a nice refreshing blue one. It could end well, you know. Oh no!
Oh.
Your beach ball bounced right out of the pool. What happened? Oh no! There we go. It's a shark. It's a friendly shark, right, Bruce? Oh no! It's a great white. It's Jaws. Oh no! Donna, Donna. I would say get back to the boat. We've seen this a couple times today already. Swim faster. Donna, Donna. Oh no, Bruce! Watch. Chop, 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 chop. Oh no! You got your toes. He just grazed you though. You'll be fine. You can still get on those roller coasters.
So the drink I ended up getting it is called the Ocean Attack. It's coconut rum with Donkey rum, Sprite, pineapple juice, and a splash of grenadine with Little Bruce on the top and a cherry. Let's give this a try. Oh wow. Okay, that mix is actually really good. Donkey rum with coconut rum with everything that I just told you guys. This is really good. This is a must-get drink here at Chess Alcatraz. I'm definitely going to give the Ocean Attack for sure. This is getting a perfect 10 out of 10. Perfect score for me. Men in Black Alien Attack is right now closed for a refurbishment, but it'll be back in operations on June 16th, 2026. So they started refurbishments back on June 1st. So it's a short little refurbishment, but let's see once the ride is back up. Let's see if it's any better. They fixed anything. Hopefully they fixed the guns. I hope they did so I can try to reach a very high score next time when I come back here and the ride is back in operations. I don't know, kids. We'll have to wait and see. The Simpsons ride is a 35-minute wait. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna wait that long for this attraction. It's not worth the wait. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. What do I see over there? Oh, very interesting. Take a look at this. We got some tents for Halloween Horror Nights. Right now, there's no trucks backed up to the gate. All the doors are closed, obviously. But it looks like right around here where the poles are up, they're gonna add some gates to block the way so people don't see what's going inside these tents. That is really cool that I get to see this early before Halloween Horror Nights even comes up. That's really awesome. Let's head into Moe's and let's go try out the love test. All in one take. Let's go. What? Lovelorn? Oh, come on. Okay, one more time. One of Universal Studios' greatest attraction of all time. One of the only opening day attractions still here till this day. The E.T. Adventure, and it's a 20-minute wait.
E.T. Travel. That's right, E.T. So why don't you show these people how we're going to get you back to the Green Planet? You and E.T. will be making your 3 million light-year journey on these bikes, but don't worry, you don't have to pedal. But you will need an interplanetary passport. So before you leave with E.T., tell your first name to one of our assistants, and they'll give you your pass.
Right now, the Universal Horror Makeup Show is closed, but I did hear some reports that it'll be reopened again in winter of 2026, so I'm thinking maybe December or November, if not the latest, maybe January of 2027. Who knows when will the Horror Makeup Show be reopened again, but I'm looking forward to seeing the new show. Unfortunately, I was not able to come to the last showing of the Universal Horror Makeup Show, but I'm excited they're getting a nice refurbishment and a brand new show, and I cannot wait to see what they're gonna come up with. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head into the Steven Spielberg Summer Blockbuster Museum featuring Disclosure Day. Oh my gosh, I am definitely going to geek out on all of this stuff. So we're gonna go one by one, section by section, and let's not just stand in one spot. Let's go through all of this. So this was the film synopsis that the film writer had pitched to Steven Spielberg. And it says here, when a massive killer shark unleashes chaos on a beach community off Long Island, it's up to a local sheriff, a marine biologist, and an old seafarer to hunt the beast down. Right here, this is the original storyboard of what the story was supposed to be for the original movie back in 1975. Look at the drawing of how Spielberg wanted to tell his story of Jaws. This is awesome. Right here in the corner, we've got some movie props from the original Jaws film. This is incredible to see this. I just love how the team member crew just worked on this and made it look so good with the movie props. This is awesome. Looks like we got more movie props. This is the shark mandible, and there's a picture that you can see right there with Robert Shaw of this shot. This is incredible. Look at that. And as we move along here, we have some movie scripts of the original Jaws film. This is really cool. Whoever was the writer for this movie did a very, very well job doing the script for this film. In here, looks like we got some cool Jaws merchandise. So to start off with here, we got the Jaws zipper. I believe this came out in 2024. 2 years ago, I believe this is when it came out. And to be honest, I wish I would have gotten the zipper. This is an actual cool zipper now that I'm looking at it. And right here, we have Quint's boat. And right next to it, we got the Bruce the Shark Lego set. So this is the Lego set, actually, of Bruce the Shark and Quint's boat. And just right over here, this is one of the original Universal Studios Florida tag with Jaws on it. Because obviously, Jaws was an original attraction when the park had first opened. And we got a Jaws bottle. I wonder what's inside. Right here is where I'm going to be geeking out so much. E.T. the Extraterrestrial that came out in 1982. This is really cool. Let's go over this. So this shot right here, this is one of the concept arts paintings that we got, that we actually got to see in towards the end of the movie when E.T. and Elliot and the rest of the gang go to the forest to take E.T. back to his ship. Right here we have some concept sketches. Look at this. I believe this is when we get a first look of E.T. when he got off the ship and he got lost and ended up at Elliot's home. And ladies and gentlemen, all the way up there, we have the screen use bikes from E.T. the Extraterrestrial movie. Wow, I am in shock that they put this out. Look at this. They even have Henry Thomas, who played Elliot. His bike is up there with obviously E.T. the basket. That is incredible to see. In this case, we have some movie props. Look at this. We have the coffee can transmitter and the speak and spell. So these props were used, I believe, towards the end of E.T. the Extraterrestrial film, when Elliot and the gang took E.T. to the forest and used this to call E.T.'s ship, for E.T.'s ship to come to Earth to pick up E.T. and bring him back to his home planet. This is awesome. And right here we have some E.T. consumer original products. Let's go over it and show you guys what they have in this case. I believe until a couple of years ago they stopped selling this hat, but this is a really cool E.T. hat. And to be honest with you, I wish I would have bought this hat I don't know when they discontinued this hat, but I think I might have to go and hunt for it on eBay. We have the Furby E.T. toy. This is from Toys R Us. The tag for Toys R Us is on the top of this box. A Toys R Us tag? I for sure feel old as hell just seeing this tag. I miss Toys R Us. Next to it is the E.T. Loungefly. Obviously, we still sell this. They still have it here at the parks. And right here we have the original E.T. the Extraterrestrial Topps cards. Look at this. It's a classic. So I didn't know Topps had existed back in the 80s. And ladies and gentlemen, the props of all movie props, the E.T. Extraterrestrial animatronic arm. This is so cool. So whoever was working on E.T., they would have these controllers to control the fingers. So, and they tell you what they have. It's the thumb, index finger, the ring finger, and the pinky. So obviously the only finger that's left out is the middle finger. Oh, the next room. Oh, Danny, my good friend Danny, if you're gonna watch this video, I think you're gonna geek out. You're gonna love this. So here's the film synopsis for Jurassic Park. It says here, based on the novel by Michael Crichton, the film is set on the fictional island of Isla Nublar near Costa Rica, where wealthy businessman John Hammond and a team of genetic scientists have created a wildlife park of the extinct dinosaurs. When industrial sabotage leads to a catastrophic shutdown of the park's power, facilities, and security precautions, a small group of visitors struggle to survive and escape the now Pelorus Island. Right here we have Lauren Dern's outfit when she played Dr. Ellie Sattler. This is cool. Look at her outfit, from the boots going all the way up to her shorts, the shirt. Look at that. Oh, this is incredible. So these are the night vision goggles that Joseph Mazzola wore in the original film, in the scene before the T-Rex came and caused havoc onto Jurassic Park. And right here we have the one movie prop that was held by Richard Attenborough, who played John Hammond in the original Jurassic Park film. Look at this. This is really cool. The next one we're going to read is The Lost World Jurassic Park. So let's read the film synopsis. And the film synopsis says, based on the novel by Michael Crichton, the story picks up 4 years after the disaster at Jurassic Park, something has survived on Isla Sorna, a second island where the dinosaur manufacturing facility, codenamed Site B, has been destroyed by a hurricane, and the animals now run free, constrained only by the laws of nature. This was said by David Cope, who was the screenwriter for The Lost World. Says, Steven's got such a wonderful, fertile mind, especially for these sorts of adventure sequences and action sequences. This here was said by Kathleen Kennedy, who was an executive producer at the time before she became the president at Lucasfilm. And it says here, part of the joy and challenge of working with Steven Spielberg is that he constantly pushes himself to do things in an unconventional and exciting way. He challenges all of us to go beyond anything that's been done before. And right here is the clappers, the film clappers of Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park: The Lost World. Look at that. Directed by Steven Spielberg, camera guy Dean Cundey for the original Jurassic Park. And then for The Lost World, it was Janusz Kaminski, who was the camera person for The Lost World. This is really cool. I can't believe this is what they had on set. My gosh, I would love to hold the original clapper and just say, take one, action. So this right here is the Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Hammond Collection of Steven Spielberg. So this was given out and sold only at San Diego Comic-Con. This was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and this was not sold in a store, not even a Target or a Walmart or any retail store. No, you can only get this at San Diego Comic-Con. I really want to get this figure and just call it quits on collecting toys. This would be the one figure I would definitely love to get for my collection. And now the last room will be for the brand new Steven Spielberg's brand new film, Disclosure Day. Ladies and gentlemen, I just got out of the Steven Spielberg Museum, and I have to say, inside the museum, I geeked out. I loved it, and you guys have to check it out. If you have not yet been inside, go in there. You're gonna love it. You're gonna appreciate it because it tells you everything from Jaws to E.T. to Jurassic Park to Jurassic Park: The Lost World, and tells you a little bit about Disclosure Day. But I'm glad I got my tickets for Disclosure Day. But again, if you have not yet come to Universal, please check this out. You're gonna love it. You're gonna appreciate the film industry. You're gonna appreciate the film that Steven Spielberg has done throughout so many years. I'm telling you, you have to check it out. Let's head into the Brown Derby shop and let's see what they got. This store is only exclusive for annual pass holders and team members. They have some Woody Woodpecker's toys left, and to be honest guys, I'm gonna pick one up because anything with Woody Woodpecker is a classic, and obviously we don't have Woody Woodpecker in this park no more. So I'm definitely gonna pick one up. We have some hoodies of the Universal Great Movie Escape. If you guys have not yet tried it out, it's an escape room. I have not tried it yet. I still want to do it. But as for the hoodie, they only have is a size small. All right, everybody, I'm leaving the park right now. But before we leave Universal, let's head over to the Hard Rock Cafe because I promised you guys I wanted to show you the other half of the family coaster. Ladies and gentlemen, in front of the former Nickelodeon Studios is the other half of the family coaster. Just look at this. Look at all the supports, the dirt, the concrete, all the pipes, everything, and all the tracks that are added. And look at this. They've already added tracks right here. They've added tracks going through here. And right up through here is the big spike. That's right, 170 feet. You're gonna go up and then you're gonna be going down the same way back. I'm telling you, I cannot wait for this family coaster to open. Right here, we have a photo op for the 2026 FIFA World Cup that will be televised only on Telemundo y on Peacock. Right here on this stage, it looks like they just finished doing a little interview for the FIFA World Cup on Telemundo. So in Orlando, it's Canal 31, or in English, 31. And in Miami, it's Canal 51. And right here, they have a little photo op for the FIFA World Cup. At the Red Coconut Club, they have the Retro Nights that goes on from 6 p.m. until 1 a.m. And this will end on July 18th, 2026. I don't mind going out dancing once in a while. I don't mind, but I would like to try it out. At the former BK Whopper Bar, that's right, the Burger King Whopper Bar is no longer here. They took down everything, and this will be turned into a Five Guys. The Universal Cinemark, they have a list for the summer movie series. They got The Mummy, The Land Before Time, Jaws, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Jurassic Park, The Dark Crystal, Back to the Future, and Army of Darkness. And here are the dates and times they have available for these movies. So if you're in the Orlando area, you gotta come and watch the classics on a big screen. That's the way how it's watched, and that's how it will always be watched in a movie theater. Ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of this video. I'm finally back at the hotel after a long hot day at Universal and Islands. I'm so glad to give y'all all those fun updates of what's been going on at City Walk, Universal, and Islands. I'm so happy to see in the direction that Universal is going in with all the construction walls and all the brand new experiences, new attractions, new drinks, new foods, everything. And I'm so happy to see all this happening in front of my eyes. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this fun episode of the Erick Cepero Show. Thank you all for watching this fun episode, and thank you for making this video as a part of your day. If you're new to the channel and you're watching this episode, please hit that red subscribe button, and please be sure to hit that notification bell for when you get notified a brand new episode or movie review of the Erick Cepero Show is up and running for your viewing pleasure. And please select all notifications so you never miss another episode or movie review of the show. For TECS, this is Erick Cepero saying, the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one.